Hey guys, I'm back with another video. Hard to believe we're already getting close to 2026, and as we head into the new year, a lot of anime are expected to make their return, including several isekai series that are likely to come back with new seasons. So in this video, I'll be sharing 10 isekai anime that are expected to return next year based on the latest available information. Let's jump into it. You might expect this anime to continue the journey of Yuji Itami, tasked with exploring new natural resources, but Season 2 takes a completely different turn. This time, the spotlight shifts toward rising political tension and military conflict between Japan and the other world. What was once a land-focused story now expands toward the seas, opening the door to broader strategic battles and new environments. After the mysterious gate reopens, the Japan Self-Defense Forces resume their diplomatic and exploratory missions in the special region, aiming to stabilize relations with various nations and races. But when an American journalist is suddenly kidnapped, the situation escalates. Japan deploys an elite maritime unit on a high-stakes rescue operation, one that could ignite international disputes and reshape alliances on both sides of the gate. Finally, Season 2 is here, guys. For those of you who have been waiting for this anime to continue, who's excited? I really want to hear what you think. After Season 1, which focused on Hiraka's peaceful life in a fantasy world, farming, and building relationships with the locals until he found a partner and had a child. For Season 2 continues his story with the possibility of even bigger expansion. Hiraka's village is growing, the economy is improving, and more races like elves, vampires, and beastmen are joining the community. I'm really curious to see how Hiraku will manage everything. The story still keeps its slice-of-life charm, with light-hearted adventures, farming, warm interactions between characters, and a calm but enjoyable daily life. If you love relaxing yet entertaining anime, this season is definitely one to watch. In possibly the greatest alchemist of all time, Season 1, Tsukimichi, the protagonist and a genius alchemist, is summoned to a magical world where kingdoms, monsters, and ancient secrets collide. Starting with simple potions and basic inventions, he gradually refines his craft. Along the way, he forms a party with 3 beautiful girls and a spider monster, facing increasingly dangerous creatures, navigating political intrigue, and confronting powerful factions such as the Holy Light Church. In the upcoming Season 2, Tsukimichi begins establishing his place within the kingdom while dealing with rising social and economic challenges. He becomes entangled in Barkula's internal struggles and faces external threats aimed at the region. On top of that, Tsukimichi must handle evolving monsters and prepare for potential dangers from the Holy Light Church or neighboring nations. Reborn as a vending machine, Season 1, a man dies in an accident and is reincarnated as a vending machine named Boxo in a monster-filled labyrinth. Unable to move or speak freely, he survives by selling items to earn points, upgrading his abilities, and supporting Lammy's, a super-strong hunter who becomes his partner and carrier. As they explore the dungeon, Season 2 brings a major threat, the Netherlord, ruler of the underworld, whose invasion plunges the labyrinth into chaos. With new allies and powerful upgrades, Boxo transforms into an unexpected weapon, capable of protecting everyone around him. Season 3 takes them deeper into the labyrinth's most dangerous layers, home to elite monsters, rival factions, and the looming legend of the next Stratum Lord. Together, Boxo and Lammy's must face their greatest trial yet, one that could reshape the entire dungeon. Jobless Reincarnation returns in Season 3. Rudius faces daunting challenges and the lingering consequences of his past, while Eris returns as a key figure in his journey. Season 1 introduced Rudius Greyrat's new life after reincarnation, focusing on his personal growth, redemption, and the trials of navigating a vast, dangerous fantasy world. Season 2 expanded his story with thrilling adventures, intense battles, complex political struggles, and deeper emotional bonds with those around him. Season 3 is expected to adapt volumes 13 to 15 of the light novel, centering on the mysterious and threatening Drain syndrome that endangers multiple characters. The dragon god, Orsted, may also appear as a major antagonist, raising the stakes for Rudius and his companions. These details come from the light novel and official announcements, though release dates and story developments may still change. In Re-Monster Season 1, Tomoki Kanata dies and is reborn as a goblin named Gobru in a brutal fantasy world. Starting from the lowest rank of the monster race, Gobru and his clan hunt monsters, devour powerful creatures to absorb their abilities, and clash with various other species that threaten their survival. As Gobru evolves at an abnormal speed, he develops advanced tactics, builds alliances with other monster tribes, and eventually forms Parabellum, a rising goblin mercenary force with ambitions far beyond the forest they started in. In Season 2, Gobru, now known as a Prue, continues his evolution as he grows even stronger. After establishing and leading Parabellum, he must face new challenges: human kingdoms, tougher monsters, rising racial tensions, and the growing influence of divine powers shaping the world's future. Reincarnated as a sword Season 1, a man dies and is reborn as a sentient sword known as Teacher. He soon encounters Fran, a young black cat girl who was once a slave. Teacher helps Fran grow stronger as she pursues her dream of proving that the black cat race can evolve. Together, they take on monsters, powerful enemies, and trials that gradually lead them toward a much larger destiny. Season 2 is expected to carry Fran and Teacher into more complex territories. Their journey will involve deeper world-building, new regions, and adversaries tied to the darker corners of society. Instead of repeating Season 1 structure, the focus will likely shift toward political tensions, corrupt nobles, emerging demonic threats, and revelations about the true nature of evolution and the world itself, pushing both Fran's growth and Teacher's purpose even further. Slime Overpower is back. In Season 2, Satoru rises to become the Demon Lord, confronting powerful kingdoms and dangerous monsters. As he expands his influence, he forges alliances among various races, strengthens his territory, and navigates complex political challenges to preserve peace. Season 3 focuses on village and community development, strengthening relationships between races, laying the foundations for stable economy and growth, while managing resources and improving the quality of life for his citizens. Season 4, Satoru pushes his plans even further, expanding the economy and elevating the community to new heights. This season explores long-term strategy, large-scale management, and the introduction of new characters and conflicts that shape the future of his ever-evolving fantasy world. This season also highlights long-term strategy and management, introducing new characters and conflicts along the way. In Moonlit Fantasy Season 2, Makoto unexpectedly becomes an instructor at Rotsguard Academy, even though he originally intended to enroll as a student. He trains his class using harsh but highly effective methods, pushing them to grow rapidly until they ultimately win the Academy tournament. At the same time, 2 new heroes summoned by the goddess appear, signaling the beginning of large-scale shifts in the world as tensions rise and conflicts with the demon race escalate. In Season 3, the political conflict between human nations and non-human races is expected to intensify. Makoto will likely continue developing his demi-plane nation, strengthening its economy, trade network, and military defenses. A confrontation with the goddess or other divine entities becomes increasingly possible as Makoto approaches power levels comparable to the gods themselves. The expansion and advancement of the demi-plane are set to play a major role in Makoto's next chapter. Season 1 follows the story of Tanya de Geerchaf, a Japanese office worker who dies and is reincarnated as a young girl around 9 years old in an alternate world resembling wartime Europe. Reborn with exceptional magical aptitude, she is forced by a mysterious entity she calls being X to survive in a world consumed by conflict. Determined to defy this so-called god, Tanya rises through the military ranks with ruthless efficiency and unmatched battlefield brilliance. In Season 2, Tanya de Geerchaf, once an ordinary salaryman and now a feared young officer, faces even greater military pressure. After returning from her southern deployment, she is assigned a classified mission commanding an elite Kampfgruppe, a specialized combat unit combining tanks, infantry, and artillery. As border tensions intensify and enemy nations prepare for large-scale confrontation, Tanya must devise new strategies to stay ahead of the war while maintaining her notorious reputation as the Devil of the Rhine. And that's it for today's list. Thanks for watching, guys. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and tell me which one's your favorite in the comments. See you in the next video.